going on, everybody? It's Felony here. We're going to do an overall tutorial for Webull, how to maneuver, how to set up a layout, and pretty much how to use it, the ins and outs. First, we can start here. This is the market section. So usually you have stocks, account, watch list, markets, customized, and you have screener, and there's one more, but I removed two of them because I don't use them. But yeah, we can go ahead and dive into this right here. So this is basically the markets. Everything's completely customizable, so you can drag it, you can move it, any way you want to. You can add it to your liking. But this is how I have it set up. I have my index chart, the heat map, the net inflow, advancers, decliners for the overall market. Then I have the world news right here, whatever's going on, and stock news is right here for me to check. I got my top gainers, top losers, active, volume, turnover range, ETFs. This is just, about the market, new highs, new lows, popular stocks, earnings coming up, earnings below expectation, marginable stocks. Then I have my IPO and calendar over here. It tells me all the earnings dates, upcoming IPOs, filed, listed. So the main reason I really like Webull is because it cuts a lot of downtime. It's like everything is all in one. So in order to get your news, you would have to go somewhere else. In order to get your calendar, your earnings releases, you have to go somewhere else. In order to look at the heat map, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Everything's all in one. So it eliminates a lot of downtime just to maneuver through this specific platform. And this is the desktop app. The browser is very similar. It does have a little bit more features on the browser. I don't know if that's because it doesn't have to download it or what it is, but yeah. I got the sector heat map down here. Pretty much tells me what's going on. I check it down through here every day. You can specifically click each one and it'll pop up and you can see exactly what they're doing. You can create one for your watch list as well. Yeah, that sums up the markets. This isn't going to be quick as the last tutorial. I'm going to try to get in depth, so answer everybody's questions and, y'all can go off this as best as you can. Next, we'll go to the, jump right into the customized layouts. Actually, no, we'll go to the stocks first. So pretty much what this is, I've already customized it to my liking, but this is where I chart. I do use TradingView, but if I'm during the day I don't want to go to TradingView, I'll chart here. And the way I have this set up is you can add widgets, and I'll show y'all how to do that. But the way I have this set up, so I have on my hotkeys, I can add a trend line through here, and the reason I like charting on here is because it tells you way more information than I've found anywhere else. That's why I really love Webull, because they go above and beyond as far as information and accessibility to the market. So it tells you how many days, how many bars, the dollar amount change, the percent amount change, the degree that the trend line is on. Yeah, it's really cool. You can do the same thing for a horizontal line. Draw a horizontal line. Pretty much the same thing. You can just remove them all if you want to. Indicators, everything's pretty much the same. You have all your indicators through here. Completely customizable to your liking. Drawings, you have your fibs, you have horizontal lines, rectangles, whatever you need. Candlesticks you can change as well, whatever you want to do. Personally, I just use regular candlesticks. Same thing for charts. So you can do multiple charts. You can do 2, you can do 4. Then they have this little square thing. You can do all 9 if you want to. It's all over whatever you want to do. And the cool thing about this is you can detach it. So say like you're using multiple monitors, click detach and it'll come off, and you can drag it to another screen. You can do whatever you want with it, and you can do that with all the widgets. You can detach them and take them somewhere else, wherever you want to go. But this is how my chart is set up. Like I said, I like Webull because everything is in one spot. So say like I find a new stock, all I have to do is pull up the chart, type in anything I want to type in. We'll use Tesla for example. Tesla will come up. Let me see, let me get rid of all this. So Tesla will pop up, and so like I said, in order to get all the news you wanted to, or all the information you wanted to, you have to go to multiple sites for the news, order flow, analyst, financials, all that stuff. You would have to go to different sites, right? Well, you have everything here in one spot. You can go to order flow right here. It tells you the inflow and outflow for the day. and you can check the large scale orders for the last 5 days, which is very helpful. Inflow is the buys coming in, outflow is the sales coming in. You can see the large scale orders, medium, small. Then over here you have the news, news about whatever stock you want to do. And I'll go in deeper on this news in a few minutes, and I'll show y'all how to really take advantage of it. Then you have your analyst targets right here. Tells you everything based on 38 analysts. Strong buy, hold, underperform, sell. Tells you the current price with the high, average, and low. Then of course you have your financials, balance sheet, income statement. You can do quarterly, annual. Boom. You can change it to whatever you want to do. You can do like a little statement view or graphic, and pretty much the same thing. Releases, any 10Ks, 13Ks, let me see, pretty much anything, 10Qs, whatever you need to see about a company is right here. You can also check the short interest, which is what I like a lot for trading like small caps and stuff like that. Yeah, they have ETF details, stuff like that. And you also have the profile, tell you everything you need to know about the company. But yeah, like I said, this is completely customizable as well, even though this isn't a customized layout, which we're about to get into next. But yeah, it's really dope. It cuts down a lot of downtime. The accessibility of features is pretty awesome. It's got everything you need. All right, we'll move on to the customized layout. This is my favorite part. So I have two different setups. This is my opening bell setup. So I have two different charts, two different active traders. Everything's set up pretty much as usual, and I have them grouped together. I'm gonna go over how I create this step by step so everybody can do it. If you're using Webull, it is. If you don't know how to set it up, I'm gonna give you literally a step by step. Just hang in there, and we'll get to it. But I'm gonna leave this here for a second in case y'all want to screenshot it, do whatever you want to do. So this is my scalping setup, my opening bell setup. If I have more than one, this is grouped together, so all this changes in one chart. Level 2, time and sales, and the quote. So I can type in whatever I need to type in, and it'll pop up. Only this changes. Same thing for pretty much everything else. So I'll get into the grouping further so you know how to set it up so it works efficiently as possible and you can enter and exit a trade as fast as possible. And I'll explain the limit offsets a little further as well. But same thing for down here. I can type in whatever I want to and it'll change just these. But yeah, let's get into the customized layout and I'll show y'all how to set it up. So what you want to do is go over here to new layout. And they have pre-made ones, but I've never really used them. I just created my own. You're going to go to blank layout. And I'm just going to create a basic one so y'all understand the concept and stuff like that. But first we want to get our chart set up. So wherever you want to put it, you can put it wherever, to your liking to fit it. And like I said, all this is detachable, so you can detach it just like that, drag it to another screen. Pretty much you could even close out Webull and this would stay on your home screen. So you don't have to have Webull up. You can just have like active trade here. You can detach the active trade. You can have that on a different screen, so it's very convenient. But yeah, let's get this chart set up. So we'll put our chart here. We'll get everything we need. We need our options tab. So we'll get all this set up real quick. I'm just gonna do a basic one, and I'll go back to my other two, and y'all can screenshot them, or I'll post them in the chat. And y'all can go off that if you do want to copy mine. So we're gonna need our time and sales. We're going to need our level 2. And I'll show y'all how to use everything as far as setting it up and changing appearance and stuff like that. We're going to need our quote, let us know what's going on. Options quote, that's enough for that. And then we'll go on, we're going to need our active trade. Active trader here. Going to need our positions. See what else we need. We're going to need our order entry in case we want to buy equity. Let me see here. Okay, this is the interesting part. So you literally have so many tools at your disposal, all in one spot. So what I usually do is I take my order flow. Where'd she go? Here we go. Take it, and you can drag it and put it inside the chart, so it creates a tab. You can just switch back and forth really quick. Same thing with news. I'm gonna drag that, put it inside the chart. You can even put the analyst in there too if you want to. Yeah, that's pretty much good on that profile. And the really cool thing is you can check comments, right? So any stock you want to, you can group them all together by this button right here, and whatever stock you type in on your chart, the comments will come up. You can just see what people are talking about it. See if there's good sentiment, bad sentiment, and it's very helpful. You can add the short interest if you want to. I don't really use that unless I'm charting. Then we can go to general. We're going to need our watch list. Now this is a cool thing as well. You can change the appearance for this. Go to market. We don't really need anything over here on this screen. You can add it if you want to. You can add whatever you want and move it wherever you want, drag it. But let's get into setting this up. So we're going to want our chart where we're comfortable. You can see it. Let me see how I want to do this. We'll just make an easy one real quick. So I'll put this here, get my chart set up. Alright, and I'll show y'all how to add the tabs and everything like that. So I'm going to want my level 2. And whatever you're comfortable with using. So with level 2, you can actually change it to market by order as well, just like light speed and stuff like that. So, and you can also place order on it by just clicking this right here. So you're going to want to go to order book settings if you want to change it, and go to market by order, and it'll change it to this. And then you can change the appearance. You can have green and red. You can also have multicolor as well. So yeah, it's definitely pretty dope. I just like using level 2 because I can see the actual sell walls visually rather than looking for them. So if it's a 100K sell wall, it'll just show me right here on the graph. Excuse me. We'll get our time and sales over here. And you can add more, so you can add it for 10, 20, 30, make it as big as you want, see how many bids and ask on there. I usually just leave it on 10. I don't need more than that. Alright, now let's get our time and sales hooked up here. Boom, like that. Get our options set up right here. And I'll show y'all how to group everything properly so y'all can be effective and efficient and get in out of a trade quick as you need to. My watch list is right here. So the cool thing about watch list, right, you can change a bunch of different views. So right here, make it bigger. You can right click up here. You can display mode. You can change it to simplified, which is what I'm going to do because it's going to be a little skinny bar over here. You can change it to complete compact, complete more compact, whatever you want. Just makes it smaller so you can fit more on there. But what I'm going to do is change this to simplified, make it a little bit smaller here so it can fit in this little space, just like that. Alright, excuse my little allergies. Get this set up like this. Boom. Okay, now, so what we can do over here is put our quotes here with our order entry code. We can just detach that for the order entry. Then we got to add another one. This is for our order entry. And now, so this is typically what I do for order entry. I'll fit it underneath my options right here. So, you can fit as much as you need in here. You can add another chart. I use 3 monitors, so the only reason I'm using this is for executing a trade. That's pretty much it. I'm watching all my charts and everything else on a different monitor. But we can set up our active trader right here. However you want to, it's completely up to you, completely customizable. Let's up your position, so I'll drag position to put it down here. Alright, now let's get into this active trader again. Make it as detailed as possible. So with active trade, this is what you're going to want to do, or this is how I do it. Y'all can do it however you would like, but first you're going to if you're trading options, you're going to want to unselect these and close that up. So what I do is, give me 1 second here. Okay, boom. So we got our active trade settings. You want to exit that out. And now we're here at options. So typically what I do is I buy the ask, sell the bid, and then I'll have another one for buy the bid, and then I'll have another one for buy customized. I'm always selling the bid regardless of what happens. I'm especially scalping, day trading, stuff like that. But you can go right here, set up your hotkey, whatever you want to do. So buy the bid, it'll be a limit on contracts, as many as you want. And you set your hotkey. You can set it for good till canceled or for the day. Same thing for buy the ask. But I want to talk about the buy customized real quick. So what that is, you can change to a limit or market. Currently they're working on the market orders. They're not currently working for options, but it will be soon. I think they said sometime within the next week or so. But same thing, you can change your contracts to whatever you want to. You can buy the mid, bid, or ask. Same thing, good till canceled or for the day. So the limit offset is the thing I've gotten a lot of questions about. So what the limit offset is, you can offset a contract. So if it's the opening bell or if a stock has a lot of volume and it's moving really fast and you want to guarantee a fill, you can even buy the bid with an offset, and it's technically just like buying the ask because you can add the offset to compensate for that. So say a stock's trading at, an option is trading at 197, right? And you want to guarantee a fill on the next little breakout or on the pullback, whatever you want to do, you want to guarantee a fill. You want to catch it on the breakout. Specifically, we'll talk about the breakout. So you see the option is trading for 1.97. What you can do here is change your limit offset to 0.03, and what that is going to do. So when you see that the underlying start to break out, you can hit buy the ask or buy the bid, and your limit offset will catch that. So even though the contract is 197, you already have a plus 0.03 offset on it. So technically you're buying it for 2, but when it breaks out, assuming it keeps going, you got your fill at 2.00. So you're already in the green if it continued to break out. I don't use it all the time unless I'm buying like a big pullback or I'm buying a breakout. There's certain situations where you would use them. Situations like that, I don't use it all day. For scalping, I just buy the ask and sell the bid. ABCDs, I buy the bid and sell the bid too. You just get comfortable. Getting filled is kind of like an art. It comes with time in the market, and the more you trade, the more you understand it. But yeah, that's how the limit offset works. You can use it in other ways as well, but that's the main ways I use it. So yeah, that's how we have our active trade set up. We got buy the bid, that's right, buy the ask, buy customize, and sometimes you can switch the limit offset to whatever you want. So if you want to guarantee a super fill, cool, you can put it at 0.05. So whatever the contract is, you add 0.05 to it, and you can take it off too. So if you want to buy a contract for negative 0.05, it'll take 5 off the contract. So if the contract's trading at, we'll say 1.90, you can put the limit offset for negative 0.05, and now you're buying the contract at 1.85 whenever it gets there. So it's kind of like setting a limit order, but it's a little different. But yeah, so we have this all set up. Everything's good to go. Hotkeys are set. So boom. Oh, here, let me go back and show you all this as well. So you can go down here. You can add your quantity, which is right here. You can change it and it'll change all of them at once. Order confirmation, I typically have this turned off so I don't get the little pop-up menu. I got my emergency button right here, cancel all, close. I typically don't do either of these, they just take up room. So yeah, I got my emergency button and then close in case anything happens, you never know. But yeah, this is how the active trader set up, and we'll get these other little ones set up so I can show you how to do these groups. But I'll just throw the quote down here. So boom. So with the quote, tells you everything that's going about the stock: the open, high, low, previous close, 52-week high, low, volume, average volume, dividend, rating, inception date, 1 year return, expense ratio, anything you need to know about a stock, it's right here, literally right in front of you. You can add alert, very easy as well. You can add alert for a price or volume. You can add an alert for price movement. You can add an alert for new highs. You can even add alerts on the moving averages, surpassed or below. Alerts are very accurate. And to add something to your watch list, you can just do it the same way. Just click on this and you're good to go. So I'll have another chart up here so I can watch the Qs or SPY. I always keep them up on my chart. So we'll get this next chart up here. Looks like we got a little bit more room left over, so honestly I could probably add, we'll just add another chart just for the time being. So boom. This is not how I have it set up. I'm just showing y'all just for the video. So with the Qs or SPY, so what I'll do is I'm gonna show y'all how to group it right here. I'll type in the Qs. I'll leave this one on the little negative symbol so it never changes, and we'll just act like we're watching the SPY too. So SPY, and I'll leave this little negative symbol so none of this changes. You can turn on extended hours like this. And yeah, that's how those charts are set up. You can add your indicators, drawings, whatever you want to do, you can add right here. Completely customizable as well. So boom, we have our time and sales, level 2, options. So this is where people get, confused or find it complicated or whatever it may be. So this is what I do, and this is what I found after trial and error and what works most efficiently, and I'll show you how fast it is. So what we're going to start with is our watch list. We're going to want it to correlate with everything we're using right here. So we want the time and sales, level 2, chart, watch list, all to change at the same time. So we want to eliminate as much downtime as possible. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to change this to 1. So these groups right here are just inside layouts. So these only change specific ones inside of this layout. They do have cross layouts. So what I meant by what I was talking about earlier, you can just literally click a tab and you can have another layout ready to go. So like I said, this is my opening layout, or scalping. So I'll use this layout for probably like the first 15-30 minutes. Yeah, right around there. And then I'll switch back over to here and I'll just sit back, relax, watch my charts on another monitor, and then trade just like that. So you can easily switch back and forth. It's very easy. But yeah, the cross layout would mean, so if I change this to 1 and I change anything on these to 1 as well, everything would change. Like if I go right here and click mRNA on this watch list, it'll change this chart over here to mRNA. So it's pretty cool how it works. Like I said, you can detach them, put them on a different monitor and stuff like that. But so yeah, we got this on 1. I'm gonna change all these to 1 so everything correlates when we're looking at stuff or we're changing our stocks or anything like that. So boom, we change Starbucks, everything goes to Starbucks. So this is where things get a little bit tricky and you have to do it efficiently as possible. So boom, and this is another thing I do, I forgot to add. So here we go. We'll add our watch list in here and I'll explain to you why in a second. So we got our chart set up so everything changes at the same time. Now we're going to get into the correlation for the options chain. So what we're going to do here is we're going to change this to S. We're going to trade the active trader to S as well. So what this does is, so whatever you click on, the options is going to change, but nothing else does, right? So like I said, you want to eliminate as much downtime as possible. You have your hotkeys set up. You have everything ready to go. So you want to be able to get in and out of a trade as easy as possible. So what we're going to do here, see, just like you've seen, I click the screen and this changed to Starbucks. Whatever I click, this will change as well. If I click over here, this will change to the Qs. If I click over here, this will change to SPY. So whatever chart you have up and you click, it changes too, without you even typing anything. It's called, symbols will be changed when widget selected. So whatever you click on, it changes. So say if you see a good play, this is what I do. I create a daily watch list, and whatever stocks I'm trading that day or on my watch list, I'll leave here just so it's faster. Whatever stock I see, I'll just click on it. I'll go down to the options chain. I'll click whatever contract I want, whether it's a call or a put. It sends it straight to the active trader, and then I click my hotkey. It's simple as that. There's nothing more to it, anything like that. But when you click the options chain, you don't want to click the ask or the bid. You want to click over here by the percent change or further back. So I can switch from a call to a put just by doing that fast as you want. So say you're watching on another monitor, you see another stock you like, you can literally get in and out of a trade in a matter of a couple seconds. I like Facebook, cool, like the call, boom, I'm in the trade just like that. It's that simple. You see another stock you like, you want to buy a put, you're in the trade just like that. It works the same thing for other layouts as well. But yeah, this is not the layout I use. I just showed you how to set up the groups and everything like that. You also wanted to change this to 1, 2, so you get the quote on whatever you're clicking to. So whatever you click, it'll change down here. So these things correlate 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So whatever you click, they all change, and then your options change are selected on the widget selected only. So whatever you click on, it'll change. And for the active trader, you want to make sure you click on percent change. It'll send it to active trader. Then you have your hotkey. You click on it, you're in the trade. So it's very efficient, very effective, fast. I don't really have any problems with Webull. I've only had a couple. The only thing I don't like is on Fridays with the 0 DTEs, the little pop-up menu. But yeah, all you have to do is click a stock on your watch list, click the option contract, you're in the trade just like that. And if you have multiple monitors, it's even faster than that. You can already have it loaded. You can have multiple active traders. I'm going to show you on my other layout and show you how I use this. So similar as the other one, I have everything set up the way I like it. It's easy for me to flow through. I keep the queues up right here. I have this active trader right here, and I have this one down here as well. These are two different charts. Let's say I'm watching Tesla today and Amazon today. So in order, we'll just say Tesla and Amazon are moving at the same time. They're about to hit my targets at the same time. If I want to get them both fairly quick, I could do it at the same time. So what I would do, so say like I'm looking at Tesla, my Tesla options chain is right down here. So what I'll do is I'll click whatever contract I want. Boom, it pops up on both of them. I can enter the trade just like that. Click the Amazon, switch back over. Boom, I'm in the trade again. So I just entered 2 trades in a matter of 2 or 3 seconds. It's very fast, very effective, very efficient. Just like I showed you over there, I have it set up so watch list, order entry, and positions. Same thing works for positions. So if I click on my position, it'll send it to active trader, and you automatically do that. My watch list is here. I have it set up the same way. So whatever I click, it'll go down here because on my other monitors, I'm watching my stocks. So if I see something I like on the other monitor, I won't even pull it up on these charts. I'll just click it on my daily watch list, send it to the active trader, and enter the trade just like that. Always keep the queues up or SPY just to see what's going on. And this is my other layout. I just, after the opening or my scalps, I'll just use this layout to chill. I'll chart a little bit or just hang out, chop it up in the chat. But same thing as the other 2 layouts. Everything's very similar. All of them are pretty much 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So whatever I click, you always want to keep your options on the S and your active trader on the S, just like I said. So everything correlates together. Whatever you click on, it changes. So if I click on the Qs, it's going to change down here as well. Nike, everything goes in the same way to enter a trade over here as the other ones as well. You just click the percent. You don't want to click the bid or the ask because it'll send it to the order entry over here. So you want to make sure you click on the percent change. And just like that, you click your hotkey, you're in the trade. Or you don't even have to click your hotkey. You can just click the option and you can go over here and manually click it and enter a trade just like that. It's 1 click, 1 button, that's it. But you want to make sure you have the order confirmation off. And you can change your order settings just like this by typing in whatever you want, and they'll all switch to it. You can see I have my limit offset here as well. So yeah, my indicators are fairly calm. I don't really use a bunch, anything like that. My VWAP, I'm moving averages. I pull my pivots up if I need them. My bands, whatever you need, it's right here at your disposal. But my favorite thing is the limited downtime. It eliminates all of that. I can click right here, get my news, click right here, get my order flow, check the volume analysis as well, see where the buys and sells are going through, at what price, the buy and sell volume, check the profile out of the stock, and keep it moving. Showed y'all earlier how to trade your level 2 chart. Also, you can lock your chart because as you know, you can move everything. So in case you're trading and you don't want stuff to move, you can right click on any area and hit lock layout, and now it's locked. Yeah, that's pretty much the basics of Webull's layouts, customizable layouts. I think I went over everything pretty thoroughly. I might have left a couple things out, but yeah, it should be good to go. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to show y'all the watch list, and I'll wrap it up. So I really like the watch list here. All you have to do is go to edit watch list. You can add as many as you want. Just hit add watch list, type in whatever you want, and it'll pop up through here. I have multiple ones for whatever I'm looking at, or whatever sector, I have them split up. But just like I showed you over there, you can go to right click on it, go to display mode. You can change it to simplified. You can change it to complete. Depends on how many stocks you got. It's whatever your preference is. So I keep mine like this. And you can go through your watch list just like that. And I'm also going to show you the news thing. This is what I really love about Webull. So this is how I check my whole watch list for news without even looking at a single one. So what you're going to do is go over here, right click on this, and you're going to go to select news. You can even look at the market news, United States. So whatever's going on will pop up here. Go select news, go to stock news, and that's for the specific stock you clicked on. And then you can go down here, go to select news, and then you go to watch list news. So whatever watch list you have, you can click on it, and every stock in that watch list news will pop up. So if I go to my favorites, every stock on there, all their news is right here. I don't have to look at individual ones, they're already right here. As you can see, DraftKings, Ford, Apple, AMD, Viacom, Snap. Same thing for any other watch list I have. We'll go to the big beta names. You see Tesla, Royal Caribbean, CarMax, Airbnb, Microsoft. Yeah, it's very convenient, very efficient. The interface is very smooth as well. I think I pretty much hit all the bases. I hope this was helpful. Y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to do one on the mobile app eventually. The Active Trader is available on the iPad. It takes a little bit of configuring, but it's pretty simple. It's not that hard. Yeah, y'all have a good one. Catch y'all in the chat. Hope this helped.